Okay, so we have done the front hair, the eyebrows, and the eyes, and really that is the most time consuming piece. Eyes, eyebrows, mouth, to buddy characters. So the fact that we've done 2 out of 3, and there's still a possibility that I might not touch the mouth expressions because we can use some of the ones that comes with the buddy world, or I can use one that I've already created. We're going to get down to the upper torso of the buddy character. So I'm going to go back to my sketch, and now we're going to work on this bottom half. So let me go ahead and hide the layers that we don't need to work on, and I'm going to, of course, create a new layer so that we can begin working on that. Since this is a symmetrical buddy character, I like to make certain pieces the same. So I want the blouse to stop at pretty much the same spot. And since these are clothes, I always like to have it go over a little more than the regular frame of the body, because I want it to actually feel like it's an outfit. So I'm going to take that and copy, paste in place, and flip it so that I have the exact same thing on the other side. As you can see, one side was a little bigger than the other side. I'm going to manually bring this side in so that we can get to its true center point, which is about right here. So now that we have the upper torso outline complete, what I want to do is follow the same color pattern as her headband, so that it's the same color scheme. So we know the border is basically this bluish color, and I'm going to go ahead and color that piece in. So let's zoom in. Before I even paste this, what I've started to do, just because I absolutely hate the lines, I love how the line work is nice and neat, but what I do not like is when you're in the application and you zoom in and out of the character, the lines drastically thin out or expand, creating a look that I just don't like. And then it's just a matter of constantly manipulating the line width within the application desired look that you wanted in the first place. So what I've started doing is converting my lines to fills, and then that way, no matter how big or small the item gets, it stays the same because it's no longer treating it as a line, but it's more of just a regular fill. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink this until a little outfit fits the way I want it to. So this goes back to what I was saying before about knowing your neckline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into outline mode so that when I bring this down, I want most of her design to show, which means I need to bring it to about right here, and then I'll enable it again just to make sure. That's better. So let's see our Indian lady, and she does look good, but I think she looks a little too stretched for my taste. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board. This would be a situation where I might alter the frame of the buddy character to make it complement her a little better than what it's doing. I'm going to try to shrink it down again and see. This is basically the look I would prefer. And I'm going to switch it to outline one more time because I want to make sure that the dress, sorry, that the dress is at the neck portion of the dress is where I would like it to be. So that's the length I want, and I'll expand it to about right here. Okay. Now the only thing is when you get to the corners here, I'm seeing more of the black, which I do not want to see. I think I'm going to cheat. Put it back on the setting that I had before where I wanted to fill only the selection and then just paint away and just stop it basically right here at the neckline. The rest of the part can be black because that will just start to show where her skin is at. And that gives me the look that I want. Let's see, do I want to alter the dress? Which I can do. I don't want it to be as long as it is. Okay, so for this portion, I was still trying to play around with the length to make it work. And ultimately, it was not working the way I would prefer it to be. So eventually, I went on and erased the bottom portion and just decided to redraw it a little bit shorter, which will allow the feet to still show at the bottom. Okay, so later if I want to do something to the feet, um, and so I might go ahead and research some Indian shoes real quick and then see if we can apply it to the buddy style feet. I will say, let's see if I can shrink this real quick. I kind of like this little girl's shoes as far as just the overall look of what I've already created. And a good thing about this is that she's already given me a nice side profile like the buddy characters, so I can kind of go ahead and envision how I think that would look. Okay, so this completes this proportion of the tutorial, and we will come back and work on the arms as well as finish the foot.